happening with Dame is some real high school-ish.
Come on, Ray
It's
Daniels.
like, oh, the man is going through something. No one should enjoy watching that. And I'm being honest with you, it kind of makes me lose a little respect for Hov. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Dame was your peer. And to me, if I'm up 2.5 billion, I'm not gonna let somebody who I loved, like they still the godfather of each other kids. Jay can make one phone call and change that man's life. He can make one phone call and help that man, and he won't. Once you see it, Dame Dash loses everything, he's totally crushed. He has nothing but his kids and his family. We don't even know, like, at least tap in, like, yo, go stay at my New York house for a minute to get on your feet. The reason why it's hard for me to get on Dame and why I won't do it is because I am Dame. Everybody in here is Dame. Like, we're all just hustlers trying to make it in life, right?
See, I don't like that take on Dame Dash.
What?
That he just a hustler.
Well, I mean, I think he's using it in the sense of, we going to go get it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah. What you want to be seen more as a businessman?
No.
Yeah.
Dame Dash and Jay-Z, I better call this nigga Hov like I know him. Jay-Z, Dame Dash, there is a split that happened.
Yeah.
There was a split. So for most people don't know, because maybe you Ryan age and you wasn't around when this happened. But Jay-Z and Dame split because Jay-Z went on vacation and Dame decided to make Cameron the president of Roc Nation, and he did all this business stuff because I'm the boss, so I do all this. And Jay didn't like it, and they split.
Yeah.
And they left. And part of that is, you talk to Kanye West. Now look at everybody that was a part of the split. XXL did the split of who went with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
They included LeBron James up there. For what reason? Do not know. I mean, I know, but it's funny.
Yeah.
But you got him, you got you had Rihanna, you had Kanye, you had Young Guns, you had Memphis Bleak, you had Freeway, you had all these people, and Dame had his Harlem Boys.
Yeah.
And you wake up and it's 2025 and you realize that nobody on Dame's side rocks with Dame, but everybody on both sides had the same story. Dame Dash used to talk to you like you was smaller than life.
Yeah.
Kanye West has always said, I did not choose Dame Dash in the split because I could do exactly what Dame do. Look how Kanye West be acting.
Yeah.
Same thing. Cameron right now tells you why he don't rock with Dame. The way he talked to people, they used to say Dame would go into the label, scream at white people, tell them they wasn't shit, and then say, now push my album. You think when they looked at Dame and said, hey, Jay, y'all now doing the split, we rather work with you. You think all the other label heads was like, well, if you don't have hope, we don't want to work with you.
Yeah.
You ain't coming to us with the diplomats thinking that we about to give you an advance of X, Y, and Z. No, you didn't even got the hottest producer in there.
And then part of that also is, right, maybe part of the reason why the Diplomats didn't become a huge success is, again, like we talked about podding at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
You got to have that promotion behind you.
Yeah.
So if you're that type of individual and you don't have that promotion, yeah, you might have the most talented people in the room, you know, because Dame knew talent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you don't understand who's helping you, right? Don't mean you have to like them. And I think sometimes that becomes a problem constantly, as men, right? It's like, yo, I don't like you, so I'm not going to work with you. Mm-hmm. And when you look at other people, they're like, I don't like you, but I need what you got. Facts. So we're going to be really, really transactional here. We're not really going to be friends, right? Yeah. But I need what you have and you need what I have.
Absolutely.
So let's work together.
And the only reason why I don't like Ray Daniels' thing is because Ray Daniels has been in his music business for so long. He knows and he's told stories about how Dame used to be disrespectful.
But I think he's looking at Dame. I haven't kept up with Dame like that. I don't know if he's losing everything. I know he looks ridiculous sometimes.
Yeah, he's
right?
losing everything.
So, but I mean, sometimes rich people lose everything and I'll lose everything. Like everybody was like going in on Allen Iverson. They was like, yo, he's poor. He just getting his money. And I'm like, I just see him in 5 dudes in first class.
Yeah,
he's not really poor.
Nah.
Right?
No, but I'm saying,
is Dame like poor or is he just rich people broke?
Well, I don't know. He bankrupt and stuff, and they making him sell stuff to pay off debts. And I think here's my thing. This is why I'll say I finished about Ray Daniels before we go to the next part. He tried to do exactly what you thought he was doing. Like, hey, we talking about Dame as a hustler.
Yeah.
When we all know the stories are already there of Dame being a great hustler, a businessman that was super smart, but super disrespectful. Yeah. And that story is around and it's been around for 30 years. So we got to take that into account too. He used to scream on people and disrespect. We saw what he did at the Breakfast Club. Imagine what he was doing when there's no cameras around.
Yeah, so if Hov is making, like you say, like we know this dude, if Jay-Z is making a conscious decision to stay separate because you're bad for my brand, I don't blame Jay-Z for that, right?
Or I don't rock with you no more.
Yeah. I don't now. But see, here's the thing though. This is where I agree with Ray Daniels.
Okay.
We're connected, right? We're connected through Roc-a-fella. We're connected. Like there's no origin story of Jay-Z, right, that doesn't have Dame Dash in the background, right? And it's like, because you're part of my brand, I don't really want you to fall off completely.
You was part of my brand. You're not no more.
But you part of my origin story.
So?
Right? No.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean, dude, they were more than just, boys. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
Like they you know what I'm saying? They were damn near brothers. And I think that sometimes, even if I disagree with somebody, it's like, yo, I might not directly help you, but I might indirectly help you, because I don't know if I want to see, I mean, unless you did something that is just so foul that I can't get past it. And we don't know, right? But unless you did something that was just so foul, like, you boinked my girl, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like something short of that, right? You were stealing money from me the whole time and I never told anybody.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
But if it's just like, man, we just grew apart, his point of like, yo, make a call. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he ain't got to know it come from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't want to see somebody go out completely.
I don't have no. See, that's why I totally disagree. Yo, that's 20 years ago. This is 20 years ago of Dame Dash talking crazy. This is 20 years of Dame Dash throwing in your face, I could do this. This is Dame Dash on interviews talking about, I'm the hustler, I was the businessman. Yo, you go make another hoe. Who you think that was for? Go make another one.
Yeah.
And Dame Dash, like years ago, it had to be at least 2025. It's got to be 10 years ago. They asked Jay-Z about Dame. He's like, he's a hustler. He's told us all this.
Yeah. He's
going to be fine. And then what Dame Dash did, he went right up there behind Hov, sat down and told everybody, yo, you don't work for a boss. I don't have a boss. I do all, you talking crazy to people. So if I'm Jay-Z and I'm like, all right, cool. Roc-a-fella label does not exist anymore.
Yeah.
Rockaware has been sold 3 times over. The only album that has us connected comes back to me in 5 more years. And you had to sell your share because you've been making bad business decisions. Yeah, bro, I'm good. Like, we drew a line in the sand. Just because you started drowning, don't mean that I got to come over there and save you 2 decades later when you've been spitting in my face for the last 3 decades.
And it could be one of those things where it's like, hey, I need your apology to be as loud as,
And maybe, or like, it's just bruh, it's people who have helped me tremendously in my photography career. Them niggas can't get a shoot out of me tomorrow. And I don't care, because whether they help me is, and like you said, this goes to the thing of maybe whatever that line was that happened between me and them, it's cool. Why you're a part of my origin story, it's cool, but I don't need, it's cool. It's dudes who helped me started podcasting. When we go on tour, them niggas is not opening for nobody.
Okay, but to that point, all right, 10 years from now, we've been successful, grand opening,
Yes.
we're shutting it down, it's over. We're gonna be old. I'm gonna be old.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, if there's something, and let's say the money gets so good we fall out, right? So
Okay.
that would be a ton of money. Let's say at the end we're like, you know
Cool.
what? Fuck it, we're done.
We done.
Right? If there was something that you needed, you know what I'm saying? I don't care how we fall out. Like, short of you boinking my girl, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like, yo, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's easy to say unless I got 10 years of just telling you that, yo, you ain't shit.
I mean, I wouldn't care because me looking you in your eye, handing you that check would be worth it. It would be worth it.
See, for me, it wouldn't even be. I'm telling you right now, we fall out in 15 years and we good.
Yeah.
Short of Shira calling me on my phone and saying he needs you. If it ain't her, not your other sister, not Ez.
Yeah.
If your mom called, yes.
But again though, right?
I'm telling you the 2 people that got to call.
but here's the thing though, right? I would make the call. Like, if I needed you, I would make the call. And
I
maybe,
wouldn't answer.
Yes, you would.
No.
You would answer.
Bro, no. I'm telling you, it's certain lines with me that you cross. I'm just like, and it ain't, for me, it's the girl. It's the, yo, I don't like when people act like I did not play, like I don't bring value to them. And that, I think that's the line for me. And I ain't saying that about you. I'm just saying with people who, The people who I tell you off mic that I don't rock with, it's because they either tried to play my face, tried to make me not seem intelligent, or they basically told me I didn't give them value.
I agree with the individual, like in the moment, right? We're talking about like, dude, these dudes spent what 20 years together.
I know, so I'm telling you, if you try to make me look stupid, try to say I don't bring value, and you do that over a period of time, I will look at it and be like, yo, where the chips land, they're gonna land.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna step in your way, and I don't think Jay-Z is looking now.
Bro, if you was out there and you lost everything and I had taken off and I would be like, man, nah, I got you somewhere. Like I might not say go stay in my New York house, right?
Who's gonna do that, right, David?
Yeah. I mean, I might not go that far, right? But I mean, I probably would be like, reach out to somebody. Like even if I don't reach out to you, I'll reach out to somebody that know you and be like, hey man, what does motherfucker need,
bro?
Like what does he need? Like this is I don't even want to see this. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't have it in me to be like, to take on someone that's not an enemy and treat them as such, right? Because I think you got to save that energy for actual enemies, right? I
think they actual enemies. I think so.
And that's my question, because I don't think they're actual enemies. I think there was a little big brother and little brother and that was going on. And I do think that Jay-Z is just busy now, right? He got a family, he got a wife, he got multiple businesses. I really don't think he pays attention to Dame. Like I don't think Dame is front or center of his mind at all.
He wouldn't be front and center of mine either.
Yeah, with everything he has going on.
Look, it ain't even that.
But if someone reaches out and be like, dude, you see how your boy looking?
He know.
I know this gonna sound crazy. I don't think he knows.
He know. They asked him on the Breakfast Club.
But I think that's just him speaking. Like, dude, think about it. Right. Jay-Z owns Liquor Brand, Rock Nation.
Yeah.
Whatever else he owns, right? His wife is an entity in herself. She's a whole universe. I think when you're that busy, bro, I don't think you have that bandwidth to be worrying about people that are outside of your circle.
He knows. He told you if you go buy Dame's stake in the album, you won't have it in 5 years because it's coming right back to me. He could have paid Dame that money right there and said, I buy it from you. He said fair. No. It is something deep. Jay-Z knows. That's and fair. Jay-Z is petty.
This is a point where Gavin is right.
Hey, if you go make another Hove. And then you know what this brought me to?
Yeah.
Duke Dennis is online talking about and this goes back to, do you owe people to help?
Yeah.
And he's talking about, he found out his friend, since he's been doing all the streaming and stuff, has been stealing from him since day one. And he was like, I had to go turn him into the police. Like, he's been stealing from me.
And that's different, right? Boink my girl still.
See, now your rules, your list get longer.
Nah. Touching my money is worse than touching my girl.
Because she got to consent to that.
Yeah, she got touching my money. So again, right? But I did say it, like, if he stole money, like, if it's things like that, that's like, okay, we can't rock together.
Absolutely. And poor Dame, man. And it ain't even poor Dame for me. It's like, Dame know what's up, man.
Yeah.
It is poor Dame, man. Poor freaking Dame. All right, let's get to this other part. This woman was online. She said, women shouldn't give y'all 100%.